Today on Mod Summed Up, we are summarizing Aether Legacy by 115 Kino, King Boo 177, and xJonL. The Aether is a mod that introduces an entirely new and unique sky dimension called the Aether. This mod has been around for a long time. So long that there is now a sequel mod, Aether II, that reworks the mod almost entirely. As such, the original Aether mod has been officially ported to newer versions of Minecraft under the name Aether Legacy. If you want to know more about the Aether II, check the description below for a link to its summary video, because this video is exclusively about Aether Legacy. In order to get to the Aether dimension, you first need to create an Aether portal, which is made in much the same way a Nether portal is made, except using glowstone and water instead. The Aether has its own wood, stone, dirt, and ores among other things. In fact, the Aether is its own separate progression through tools, armor, and other such things. One of the first questions you'll probably find yourself asking in the Aether is, what happens when you fall down? Falling out of the Aether will plunk you at the top of the overworld, allowing the Aether to be used for unreliable fast travel, much like the Nether. Yes, you can die from falling off the Aether. The Aether has a set of 3 different dungeons, each one with its own boss at the end. Killing the boss of a dungeon will drop a key that can be used to unlock its loot chest. The bronze dungeon is stone themed. You'll find a boss that can only be damaged with a pickaxe, shovel, or axe. The silver dungeon has a lot of mimics and Valkyries. You must defeat several Valkyries in order to challenge the queen to a duel. The gold dungeon is the last and hardest of these. It only has a boss, but that does not decrease the difficulty at all. After defeating it, the sun will finally set in the Aether. The loot is well worth it though, giving you boosts like slower falling, temporary flying, and magical staffs. Outside of dungeons and the Aether isn't all fun and games though. There are mobs that will do everything to push you off, drown you in themselves, and poison and disorient you. There are friendly mobs too, like this air bunny, or the flying whales. Now let's wrap up with the Pack Dev's Corner. Aether Legacy is mostly a standalone mod. This is to the point where someone could probably make it through the whole mod's progression without JEI or the One Probe. It has in-game documentation in the form of the lore book that will tell you about any item you put into it. Aether Legacy does indeed work with other mods installed though. It is an exploration and adventure mod at heart, but could still be snuck into a progression. This is not a filler mod. Each item, mob, and block has unique mechanics and uses that really add up to a very immersive experience. There are no major performance issues, but as with any mod that adds dimensions, it certainly isn't the lightest mod in the world. Aether Legacy's progression has better balance than vanilla because it doesn't have clay. Lastly, since this was developed around old combat, the fights are probably harder than they would have otherwise been. In total, Aether Legacy is a great exploration mod that will wow you with fantastic discoveries and unique mechanics in a neat dimension all its own. And that's all I have for Aether Legacy. Thank you for watching Mod Summed Up, the show where we sum up mods.